Welcome to this video, which is a follow-on from Miss P's live about creating a Winter Wonderland journal. This is how we created the backgrounds for the pages with the images on before she actually started to do the physical embellishment. The first thing we need to do is to open up, you'll have seen the inky gesso-y background during a live, and then what we did, we scanned that in, or you could photograph it, and we then inserted that image and we're going into Word, and this is what it will look like. That's the background that she created, or one of the ones that she created. And we've just inserted that image. You can see that's just an image on a Word page. We're just going to rotate that to make it landscape. Go to orientation, make it landscape, and then we need to rotate the image because all we've done is rotate the page. So we'll go to the menu at the top where it says rotate, and we're just going to rotate it left or right by 90 degrees and reposition that on the page. So that's the gessoed and inked background that's then been scanned in, created an image and placed in the thing. Now we need some images that we're going to put on top of that to create our background. So she went to her favourite place, Etsy, and downloaded a pack called Winter Wonderland Junk Journal, which is by Paper Princess Digital. The entire set costs £4.80, but within that set you get a set of JPEGs, which are sort of completed pages, backgrounds with images on them, but you also get a folder that's called Clip Art that contains a number of PNGs. Let's go and find that. There we go. This is the folder that contains the clip art. It's called Winter Wonderland Clip Art, and it contains a whole array of PNG files. Now, the way to look at PNGs really is that they're, say, fussy cut images. Like if you had a normal photograph, you fussy cut it around it so that it has no background. So, like on this particular image, this bit round the outside isn't there. So if you place that on top of another image, it will show through where it's white. Not necessarily there because that's a sort of a bluey white because that's the snow. You'll get the idea once we start to do it. We'll have a quick look through all the images that come in the clip art file, and perhaps a look at some of the pages as well. That's the first image, which is obviously a tree with a I'm not sure, there's a little snowman underneath it. Then it moves on and we've got some sort of embellishments. There's a triangle with some doilies, an envelope. Obviously they're all coordinated with the same colours so that you can mix them together. And the sentiments with side skates, a sort of a border, star shape, a wintry moon, icy tree, some border ice, more skates, icicles, skating on the lake, some bits, because that's those images are PNGs, as we said, you can actually insert another image within that because the centre part, all you'll actually see is that, and there won't be anything there till you put it over the top of something. Let it snow, skating on the lake, envelopes, some wintry scenes, postcards, another sort of snow landscape to put in front of a page, branches, snow, houses, reindeer, trees, a tag, more icicles, looking through a window. As you can see, that, if you remember from just a second ago, that is an image that's been put behind a window frame, and there is the blank window frame because, as we've already said, those parts there a see-through. So whatever image you put behind it, be like looking through the window. A lancet window, another one with an image behind, and then some more journaling page with lined paper. I think that's that one. And then if we go and look, that was the Winter Wonderland clip arts, and then they have the Winter Wonderland printables. And these are the pages that are pre-made up for you, shall we say. So let's have a look at those. There we go, that's one with two trees on it. There's one with the sort of blank journaling cards. The Let It Snow, the tree, the house. One's there with the moon and the reindeer. You can see they're very nice. And you can create all of that pretty much using the PNGs yourself. But if you want to use some of those images, that's also great. You can just print them out. So you get quite a lot for your money from Paper Princess Digital. This is the Winter Wonderland Junk Journal set. Let's shut that down now. So what we're going to do is we've created our own background, as you saw on the live, and we're going to insert some of those images in so we can see what they look like. So what we need to do is go to Insert, find picture from File, navigate our way to the Winter Wonderland clip art, and then we'll find one that we like the look of. That's a very nice image, that one of the blue tree, so we can insert that. And as you can see, it's appeared behind the actual one that we've got there, so we could just drag that out of the way and you can see. Oh, let's drag it out of the way. And again, as we said, when you first insert an image, the very first thing to do is to right click, go to wrap text and put it in front of text, and then that frees that up. If you don't do that step, for instance, if it was undo that, you'll find that you can't. That's it. You'll find that you can't actually move it. It's kind of stuck to the page. So again, right click, wrap text in front of text, and then we can move it around with some freedom. And then if we bring back our background, you'll see that that image, it has no sort of white border like you would get normally with a JPEG, because it's in effect, as I say, been fussy cut. So you can obviously resize that, and then against our background, I think that looks quite attractive. So we can, if we were using an A3 paper that we were going to fold in half down the centre line, then we need something on this side and something on that side, and they don't necessarily have to match because they will be, once sewn into a signature, they'll be on opposite sides of the book anyway. So we can go back to Insert, Picture, Picture from File, find another nice image that we'd like. Let's have a look what we've got. Journaling board, skating, picture. There, that's a very nice picture of a wishing well at winter. Again, you'll see that's appeared behind. So if we just drag the background, click on it, again unwrap it, wrap text in front of text, and we'll now see that that appears at the front. So we can put that there, bring our background back in, put it down the bottom, make it a bit larger, maybe not too large, something like that I would guess would look nice. And there we go, we can see that we're already developing our two sides of the page. We could probably do something at the top. So again, we'll go back to Insert, Pictures, Picture from File, look for something that we noticed before, which I think was the ice overlay. As you can see, it's sort of a frosty look to it. Again, drag that, oh, not that one. Drag the background out the way so we can see it. usual thing, wrap text in front of text. Then we can bring our wrong one. Bring our background back in, and we can see now that we can put that in there. Drag it all the way down, and we've got a very nice sort of icy, wintry look to the top now. When you compare the left with the right, you can see that that looks very nice. So what we can also do now is to copy that, paste it, drag it across, and because it's in the same orientation, you can see that it looks slightly messy in the middle. So what we can do with that one is go to the top with the rotate option, which is the triangles that looks like it's been rotated, flip that horizontally, and then it will mirror image. So now in the center, as you can see, that it matches much more aesthetically, because the two parts make up a very nice sort of snowflake. And there we go. You can keep playing with that for as long as you like, add as many elements as you like, take them away, make them bigger, smaller, until you get sort of a very nice page. And I think that's all you need to know for now. So thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you again soon on Miss Painterlock's Junk Journal Group. Take care out there. Bye.